Hello, everybody. Let's go ahead and get started with a full moon in Leo reading. We actually have it tomorrow, and I'm feeling really called. I don't usually do readings this late at night, but you know what? I'm doing it because I feel called to do it. So let's go ahead. Show the world the real you. The opposite of Leo is Aquarius. So this is about a level of detachment. This is also a level of, authenticity, really showing the world what you're capable of, not hiding behind, like be your weird self if you must, but what is Leo? Leo is about children. So children could definitely be a topic of discussion, saving the children, being there for the children, or even your inner child, needing to heal your inner child. Or there could be something with your own children. Like maybe you're dealing with some stuff with your kids, and there's definitely a lot of, wounding when it comes to, around that dynamic. And maybe for some of you, you're just trying to build a stronger bond with your children, understanding your children more as well. But it's also about our creativity. It's about our passion projects. It's about, also true love and romance. So that could definitely be something, you could also be ending a relationship for some of you, ending what you thought was true love and romance. You are good enough, and that could definitely hit your self-esteem. So it's really funny because it's saying, like, show the world the real you. You are good enough. Like for some of you, it's like, you really need to step out of your comfort zone. I think for a lot of us, we kind of stay behind a little bit because, we're afraid of sharing too much. But there's a fiery climax that it's approaching. Funny enough, we have 3 full moons, and look at this, bottom of the deck. Listen, guys, a new romantic cycle begins. So, what do we talk about? Like true love and romance. Like, wow. But this is also like, relationships as well, because Libra is, the house of relationships. It's, but it's also like give and take in relationship. It has to be equal. Um, I think for some of you, when we get the Aries Libra axis also showing up here, which is kind of funny because we do have that solar eclipses in Aries and Libra as well. Okay. And we have that coming up here too. So, oh my God, goodness, look at that new moon in Leo, and we have a full moon in Leo. Confidence is your key to success. Confidence is, do not let pride get in your way when something new comes in. And I feel like, it's because of your authenticity, because of who you are. I feel like you're going to be sought after in like different types of relationships. You could have Libra, Aquarius, Virgo, or Aries in your chart, sun, moon, or rising, or a stellium of planets in those areas. But a new romantic cycle is beginning. So it's like, make sure that you're releasing, because we do have the 3 full moons with the 1 new moon is the overall energy. And this is talking about releasing, you know, just sometimes it's the facade of who we are. It's like we hide ourselves because we're afraid that, if we show this side, weird side of ourselves, that people aren't going to love us. And it's like, oh no, no, they're going to love that weirdness, because Virgos have a weird sense of humor, and Aquariuses are just fucking strange. They're just strange, strange individuals, and, Aries can be really fiery. You got Aries and Virgo here, so this is a funny combination. Actually, and with the Aquarius, it is not it I don't feel like there's a lot of emotion here. It's funny because I feel like a lot of the relationships, that come through now might have an air of disconnect, but uh it's actually like a breath of fresh air is kind of what I'm getting. And you're just kind of like, I feel like for a lot of you, you're working on your self-worth when it comes to relationships. And if, like, in the past, when it came to, even if it was a business relationship and you didn't know your worth, and you thought, oh, well, what am I for this position? Spirit's like, actually, you're everything for this position. But I feel like, there's a level of disconnect I do feel like somebody is going to be fast approaching. I am getting fast approaching energy because with Aries, like that's quick, and Aquarius is very futuristic, and then we have these eclipses here, which is like boom boom. So I feel like this is a lot of the Aquarius energy, or I'm sorry, the Aries. It's like the eclipses with Uranus getting ready to wake up because we do have Uranus waking up in Taurus, and Uranus is the ruler of Aquarius. So we got a lot of like things going on. I almost feel like too, like someone here, started a new relationship, and it's almost like just the start of it's almost like the two of them met, and then all of a sudden it was like boom, 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 like all of these cycles started to end because this relationship comes together. It's almost like the end in a lot of different areas of someone's life. But I feel like this is a lot about self-worth. This is a lot about also taking care of yourself. For some of you, this is about you ending a job and maybe even starting a new job, new career, new creative endeavor where you're really being showcased for like what you do. And I think for a lot of you, it might take the ending. For some of you, it's even the ending of a marriage. Hmm. I'm really feeling called to these ones. Wow, funny enough, I see the Fool at the bottom of the deck. All right, spirits of about, yeah, here we go. We got the Devil. I didn't ask any questions yet, but the Devil is about toxicity. So this is about letting go of this energy, like letting go, like not allowing the devil to control you, having strength to overcome the devil because you think about, Leo is the strength card in the tarot. And, it takes great courage to overcome addictions or obsessions or um, attachment styles or, when it comes to relationships. And I feel like someone here has been maybe even single for a while. If you've been single for a while, you're ready to be vulnerable in a relationship. Even my nose just started itching when I said that. So I feel like this is the opportunity for some of you even to come in because, uh, you know, but this is also you ending something too. What do we got here? Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. See, if you've been single for a while, Nine of Pentacles, she's my single lady card. Okay. But this is also about making money too and like resetting the scales of balance when it comes to your finances. Wheel of Fortune sitting right underneath the you are good enough. And Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. I told you there's somebody coming in that wants to talk to you. This is about you putting down the burden also of a relationship or putting down the burden of having to do everything on your own. Wheel of Fortune, if you've been here doing everything all alone for a while, I feel like, Spirit's like, okay, Wheel of Fortune, Nine of Pentacles, we're going to send somebody in that's going to want to talk to you. They're going to have great passion for you. They're going to want to come in and, it's almost like when they find out that you're single, they're going to want to say something to you. For some of you, I feel like and it's going to be very quick. And then we've got Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, so right underneath the Nine of Pentacles is the Ten of Pentacles. So what do we got here, Spirit, for this full moon in Leo? What is this activating for the collective? Wow, we got Knight of Wands. Ten of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. Five of Pentacles. Ooh, okay. Yeah, for some of you, you went from a family situation to now it's just you and your kids. You could be a single parent now. There was an ending. It may have come in very abruptly for some of you. Okay, because we have the 10 to the 5. But this was destiny. This needed to happen. I feel like for a lot of you, if this is you ending a relationship, it was almost like you were single in the relationship anyway. It was like you were a single parent, even if you were with them. Okay. Yeah. See, look, I said strength to overcome the devil, and we now have Leo out here on the table. So this is this is the Empress knowing her value, knowing her worth. She is someone who wants love. She's not going to give up on love, that's for sure. And, she's also taming that beast within. And I feel like also this is almost like, in the original Rider-Waite Tarot, she usually has her hand in the lion's mouth. So I almost feel like it's time for you to show off, for you to showcase, something. I feel like with the Knight of Wands, there's a lot of busy energy, okay? But I feel like this is also about somebody traveling. Somebody definitely could be traveling in to come and see you. We've got the Six of Pentacles here. So we go from the Ten of Pentacles to the Five of Pentacles to the Six of Pentacles to the Four of Pentacles. Okay, bottom of the deck, we got the Five of Swords. Someone here is very conflicted. Five of Swords, normally this is somebody, I feel like maybe you could be in an argument with someone here because we do have the Five of Swords and we see the two people here in the background like walking away. Okay, I feel like you had to walk away from a certain maybe this was a new romance that didn't get off the ground. So you walked away from it. You were like, it's just creating so much conflict, inner turmoil. Yeah, look at that, Five of Cups, inner turmoil. Somebody here, that didn't see the forest through the trees, like couldn't see their own happiness, because they were too busy, focusing on all the things that they might lose or all the things that might not work out for them. And instead, now it's like created some type of mental conflict. So I feel like somebody who does want to travel in and come and see somebody here, like, somebody here was like almost overly qualified for something, I get. And maybe somebody here had to, I almost get like breadcrumbing. Maybe you're not getting paid what you were worth. You're worth, the Ten of Pentacles. You have the Nine of Pentacles. You're worth the Ten of Pentacles. Somebody wants to offer you like leave you out in the cold and, offer you nothing more than really the Four of Pentacles. And I think for a lot of you, it was just depleting your energy. When we talk about pentacles, it's not just money, it's time, it's energy, it's our frequency. And I feel like for some of you, you need to pull back your energy. Stop being so frivolous, I did feel like. For others of you, you're trying to, really look when it comes to business, you're like looking at your finances. And it's like maybe you're kind of depleting in finances. It's like you're fluctuating in finances. So for some of you, you may end up quitting a job because it's like costing you too much. Like you're putting in a lot more energy than you're getting out of it. And it's like, it's not balanced. Because you got the 10 of the 5 with the Knight of Wands. Ooh, I just heard like somebody gets into a fender bender and it ends up costing them money. Maybe they have to pay their deductible. That's only going to be for a small few of you. So do be careful because I feel like, also need to save your money. I feel like, don't spend so frivolously right now because there might be something that comes in. I do feel like there's going to be like some type of like a setback, but I feel like it ends up working itself out. It might cost you a little bit, but Spirit says that you have the money. You go from the 9 and 10 of Pentacles to the 5 of Pentacles. It may deplete you, but you'll make it back up. And then you might like fluctuate, right, with financial. So it's like you have the money to pay for it. Something happens and then you pay for it and then you get a little bit of money left and then or back and then you have to pay for something else. But it's like it evens itself out. Don't sit on your money because when you sit on your money it creates these types of like little catastrophes just to kind of even things out, maybe because you're living in a lack mentality. Some of you could definitely be living in a lack mentality. So the universe teaches you. It's like, no, you have what it takes to make more money, especially when we have Virgo sitting here. And Virgo can take two pennies and, rub them together and, make 100. So it's like you can literally create out of nothing. Plus, we have the Virgo card here and Virgo card here with the 9 and 10 of Pentacles. So, there's a lot of opportunity to make more money. It's just a matter of, recognizing what you can put on the table. I feel like, for some of you, there's going to be an opportunity for also a job offer, and it might make you feel a little conflicted, about like, should I take this? Should I not? Because again, not all that glitters is gold. So be mindful of that. For some of you, you did go from having, a household, mother, father, children. And I feel like you could have, for some of you, definitely went single. Okay. And now there might be a little bit of a battle when it comes to, finances, when it comes to taking care of, what you got to take care of. And listen, Spirit's like, you have what it takes to go out and make more money. So don't worry about that. We'll make sure that you're taken care of. You might have to be a little frugal right now, but, you'll make it back up. It's not going to last forever. What is up must come down and what is down must come up. That's the wheel of fortune. And it can also change on a dime. Spirit's like, dude, remember, it can also, like, you never know. It's like that one lucky break. It could change on a dime. For some of you, you could very well end up being seen. Uh, really stand out in the crowd. And, that can piss a lot of people off. But fuck them. Who cares? You are good enough. Don't worry about what other people are saying. It might create, I will say, try not to fight with other people. Try not to fight with other people. Also, for some of you, if you've been going through any type of court legalities, you're wrapping things up. I feel like March, April, during Aries season might be like the final. Because we have a new moon. It might even be the full moon in Aries, so maybe even what, Libra season, so October or September, October. But we do have Virgo here a couple of times, so it's going to be different for everyone because we're all on different timelines. So just know that that is a message that's coming through. Um, I'm, I don't know, man. I feel like just, you know, be protective of your energy right now. I feel like some of you could very well be very sensitive. I would say, get some sleep, get some rest. I do feel like, please remember too that full moons, it can take days after the full moon for it to actually play itself out. And of course it can take up to 30 days, but the first few days is very potent. So you could very well be hearing some stuff that you didn't know anything about. And it says the truth will set you free, but first it will piss you off. Yeah. And you will champion your truth like a mofo and rest on the seventh day. So, okay, I just got these cards. They're called Inner Fucking Peace. And yes, of course, we both know I needed these cards. Inner Fucking Peace. So there is, like I said, some type of truth that may be heard, or maybe you need to speak a truth, but it may piss people off, but just know that it's for the best. Spirit, what else do we have to say to the collective for this full moon in Leo? All right, what do we got? Way too many freaking cards. I'm not gonna lie, way too many cards. Nope, I'm not gonna do that. Spirit, please show me what do we need to hear for the full moon in Leo? Full moon in Leo, what does the collective need to hear? Oh. Make me one with everything. He was frank with me. So make sure you're being very frank with people. Put it all out on the table. Behold, the field in which I grow my fucks. Lay thine eyes upon it and see that it is barren. Cultivate calm. So being calm in the situation, like I said, you may hear something and it may piss you off. Maybe somebody judges you and says you're not good enough for this position, or, whatever. Again, take it with a grain of salt. Tame the shit show by finding calm in the chaos. Yes. One word, meditate. So if there's chaos around you, find strength in the chaos. Okay. And then peace, love, and yoga pants. Oh, and fuzzy slippers. So just relax, be calm, take a deep breath, and let your fucks go. Who needs to give one when you can release them all? You guys, I love this reading for you. Happy full moon in Leo. I'm going to leave that here, you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you're interested in a personal reading, all my information's in the description box down below. Like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it. And check me out over on Facebook and Instagram under the Footsteps to Peace. Oh, and check me out over on Rumble. That's where I'm going to start posting a lot of my trigger warnings or when spirit goes off. I had to post one there today. So if you go over there, it's a message from your spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. And let me tell you, that one's got a trigger warning like a motherfucker. Anyway, love you guys all so much, and we will chat again soon. Take care.